Hey, what's going on? I'm that MikeMoore guy that makes mods once in a while. I've got 2 mods for you today, I guess technically 3 if you're here for MCAM. So first off, I released the Dodeo last week and I made a separate video for it because it's the Dodeo. The Dodeo is fucking cool. And if you're interested in that, click the annotation here and I'll send you to another video in a new tab. Second is the Kanabo, and the third is the long-awaited Gravity Fist. Click one of these if you're interested, but if you're not interested, I'm not going to beat around the pubes here, so let's get right into the video. So the Kanabo. This mod was requested / commissioned by Kim's Games on Bethesda.net. It's a weapon used in feudal Japan by samurais, and it's a giant studded club. It's basically a giant, more painful baseball bat. It's got 4 damage upgrades total: default, barbed, spiked, and barbed and spiked. These upgrades raise in varying levels of armor penetration and bleeding damage. Also, you can put duct tape on the handle if you're into that. It does nothing, but you can if you want. It's a waste of perfectly good duct tape. The weapon starts out with damage on par to the vanilla baseball bat's upgraded damage, so it's a direct upgrade. If you like the baseball bat swing style and sound, but you want more damage, you can use the Kanabo. I can't speak to whether it's better than the Nuker World baseball bat upgrades because I haven't used them, and I wanted to keep this balanced for vanilla. This weapon is added to leveled lists, so you can get it from raiders, but you can also find it in a few loot chests, and you can find legendary variants of it on legendary enemies. Other than that, there's not a whole lot else to say. I'm just glad somebody gave me a good idea that wasn't a bladed weapon, because this game is really lacking in blunt weapons. That is not an invitation to start suggesting every hammer you've ever seen. I've got a lot on my plate right now, and hammers are not among them. Well, except for that one hammer I started making. On to the Gravity Fist. Ah yes, the Gravity Fist. I've been teasing this asshole for a long time, and I really wanted to make it special and not just some Power Fist reskin. So what I've done is I've given it 3 different energy colors: Plasma, Laser, and Institute, which will give it different stats, as well as 3 different main mods, which again give it 3 different stats. They're all straight upgrades of each other. And finally, it has 3 different color mods, which I assume you've deduced by now if you've been watching the video and future Mike is listening to past Mike's ideas of how to edit the video. If not, well then anyone that sees future Mike can give him a kick in the head for me. The Gravity Fist can be found on gunners. As with all other weapons I make, you can find it in loot chests, legendary enemies, and if you're lucky enough to find a legendary melee enemy, they can carry a legendary version of the Gravity Fist. Also, a really neat thing I did with the Gravity Fist is make it have a couple different sounds. The first is the swing sound, which I'll let you hear now. The next is the sound when it hits non-fleshy things like stone and wood. And, alright, so you see here, Alejandro, for some reason, makes flesh sounds when you hit him. So instead of hitting my companions all the time, I'm gonna hit him from now on instead. This is the sound it makes when you hit fleshy things. Right, so that's neat. I like custom sound effects, and I like how beefy these ones sound. It really gives a different feel to the weapon when you're using it in-game. On the subject of beefy, Bethesda left out a certain enchantment on weapons from Skyrim that I wasn't aware of. When I first tried it out, it was something generic to do with knockback, so I didn't know what I was using. But lucky for you, I have Shadowplay, so I'm gonna let you guys experience this with past Mike for the first time. Yeah.
I guess he's a long fellow. He's kinda tall.
I'm gonna punch him with my Gravity Fist. Fuck you.
Oh, he's alive.
Oh my god, I put the enchantment on, but I never tested it.
And he's fine?
Oh, that's amazing! So yeah, the Fusro Da ability is definitely still floating around in the game engine. So I'm going to put it on a unique version of the Gravity Fist eventually, or maybe have some crazy component you have to find in the wasteland that allows you to craft the upgrade that destroys your damage or something and lets you do the super push. But either way, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it on the Gravity Fist eventually. I just don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, because it's hilarious and it needs to be done. It's a goddamn Gravity Fist! So lastly, obviously these 3 have been added into MCAM. That's all done. You can get the pack, or you can get the standalones, do whatever you want. But there's one specific thing that I want to talk to you guys about. I want to make more guns, and I don't mean like those yahoos making clones of the same gun over and over again. Basically the shit you see in like Call of Duty. These varying recoil, spread, clip, damage models. I want to make a cool original gun. I want to make a whole bunch of cool original guns. Because, god damn it, this is Fallout, and gosh darn it, I want some badass giant energy weapons in my game to slaughter enemies with. I'm tired of seeing that laser rifle, I'm tired of seeing that combat rifle and the plasma rifle. I want to see super mutants carrying around Tesla cannons. Where's my Tesla cannon, Bethesda? Where are the laser cannons? Where are the laser repeaters? Where's the fucking recharger rifle? Was I mistaken? Am I playing an early access Steam game? Where are all the unique weapons, Bethesda? This isn't Rust. You aren't Gary Newman. You have a reputation to uphold. Sorry, I got some pent-up anger that stems from my 2,000 hours in Gary's mod. Anyway, I don't have a whole lot else to say. I'm obligated by my undying love and appreciation for my supporters on Patreon to say, Sandre Sunbo, Nomad War Machine, according to Mike, you guys are the bee's fucking knees. Thanks so much for supporting me, I really fucking appreciate it. You see what I did there? I said something original and not just a copy-paste from my other videos, unlike some people that I won't mention the name of. Anyway, before I get asked to go on Drama Alert, I'm gonna take off, so you guys have an absolutely superb rest of your week, and I'll be seeing you in the next video, which will not be next Friday because I have something stupid to post tomorrow. Later days. What the fuck is this? Some fucking grunge shit.